All right, guys, welcome to food tips for the strict phase. So we are currently in the loading phase, so day 1 and day 2 are your loading phase. You're essentially eating what you want, taking the salt beforehand. Now we're leading into the strict phase. So what do we need to prep for? What does that look like? Let's run through it. So first, this is going to be the entry to supplementation start. So you're going to take supplementation at multiple times during the day. So let's run through that and how I keep track of it without referring to the program guide. So first things first, the first thing in the morning, you are going to take protein. I like the chocolate, so I'm taking chocolate. There is vanilla as well. Taking 1 scoop, and it's going to be the big scoop of that. Everything else are the smaller scoops. So that protein goes with BioBasics, 2 scoops of BioBasics first thing in the morning. I like to keep my labels here. So it tells me when I'm taking them, so I don't have to refer to that program guide. So it says 1 scoop in the morning, 2 scoops in the morning. Then we get into the capsules, 4 MSMs in the morning, 1 Omega Gold in the morning or Omega 3s, and then 2 proanthanols in the morning. That gets us through the first part of the morning. Then you're going to do your thing. You're going to get to mid-morning, and you are going to take Excel with some fruit. So 1 scoop of Excel, and then you get to have a fruit of your choice. Talk a little bit about fruit choices. They are low glycemic fruit. So what the heck does that mean? Basically means low sugar content on fruits. So that would be berries, peaches, apples would be your 3 main categories from fruits. There's also some more listed in your program guide, so you can look deeper in there if you don't like those 3. I particularly like strawberries, peaches, and green apples. So that's what you're seeing in front of you. One thing that I will note on that is that this apple is equivalent from a carb perspective to this many strawberries. So you do get a little more bang for your buck on the strawberry. You get a little more crunch and chewing for longer if you're hungry. So I would suggest some strawberries to even things out there. Once we get through that mid-morning snack, then we get to actual lunch. Lunch is a lean protein from a protein source perspective. I particularly set up in 2 main sources of protein, and I essentially meal prep for it. I guess you would say, like, this is a giant vat of lean chicken, and then I also cook lean ground beef during this and season it with taco seasoning. I'll put the taco seasoning right here in front of you that I use, all organic, nothing weird in it. Same thing for chicken seasoning. I like to use Primal Kitchen marinades, marinate them, and then I like to grill them, and they seem to have the best flavor. And I don't have any wants or desires outside of those during this program because they're so good. But my suggestion would be to make a bulk of those, and then you can just pull from them during the week, and that way you don't have to make certain meals. Now, if you want to be creative and fancy, do your thing. Awesome. I just like to keep this as simple as possible. One additional note on that is I do use this organic salsa. I'm sure you can find multiple different variations of that. Organic, all vegetables in there, which we are allowing in this program. So if you need something to flavor or a sauce to add, that would be my suggestion there. Get through your lunch, then you're going to take another Excel in the mid-afternoon with another fruit snack. Then you are going to get to dinner time, taking the activator before that. Really, you're taking the activator for everything except for your like mid snacks. And then we get through dinner, which is another lean protein, some vegetables if you want. And then we'll take a bedtime snack, which your bedtime snack is another protein shake, and you are also going to cap it with your MSMs at that time frame. And I did jump over, you will have your Amigold with dinner as well. So that one is a dinner time capsule as well. So all that's laid out in your program guide, but some people like to hear it versus seeing it in a guide. Some other tips for you would be at least try to hit the same step count on a daily basis if you have something to track it. If you don't have something to track it, try to at least maintain the same exercise on a daily basis. Sleep is going to be super imperative during this. So make sure you focus on sleeping in the same windows. I would also suggest, I know this is difficult for some people, but no alcohol during this. It would be super helpful to lean off the alcohol for 21 days, which isn't a very long time. So if you can, that would be probably best for the program benefits. If there's anything that's unclear leading into the strict phase, please call me, text me, email me. Happy to address any of those things. And best of luck throughout it. I'm doing it with you, so let me know if there's anything at all that I can help with going into it. Thanks for spending some time with me this morning. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.